It is the night. Nope. It is the day after the night before the last video. Let me try to rephrase that again. I did the last video and I ended it. That night, I took that top platform off here. As you can see, I'm down to the floor joists. Right now, I got most of the nails, not screws, drywall nails, pulled out of this sheet of drywall here. And it will be coming off shortly, which will expose the studs with the plumbing on it for the shower stall. So I just went out and got the 3-stepper stool here, and I'm going to get up there now and pull the rest of those nails out and lift that sheet of drywall off, which will be reused. And moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, there's that last corner gone. I don't know if I had that gone. I did the last piece of the video or not, but I got that sheet of drywall off of there. I got the door off the shower stall. Tip up. Ooh, we're not that high up, I guess, but anyway. I got the pipes cut off from the water valve, the faucet. And they went down through the floor there. You better see the holes. Anyway, I cut the pipes off and they dropped down because I cut them off underneath the house a couple of days ago. And then we got the upper one that goes up to the shower head. And up in here, oh boy, there was some fancy stuff up there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it here or not, but that ceiling there where the fan is higher than this ceiling out here. I strapped this ceiling out here, it looks like about 2.5 inches. Whatever for, I don't know. But I got part of that ceiling taken down now because in the shower comes out here. I want to, one ceiling inside, right inside the shower, because I'm going right to the ceiling with the shower. And in here, I got her peeled off the wall. I'll cut that away because this is no good for nothing. I'm not saving it for anything. It's good for nothing. Now my next step is to take out these 2x3s across here up to the ceiling. And take that ceiling out in there around that fan. Then I should be able to pull that shower stall out. The sewer for it to trap drains already disconnected down below, so Shouldn't be too bad right now. And if you're wondering why I didn't cut these sons of bitches and 2x6s off, get them out of my way, it's because they run all the way back over under the shower stall. So they'll be about 7 feet long. So as soon as I cut them off into 3-foot lengths, I'll want something 7 feet long to do something with. So there's no hurry. I just got to step over them, not break my neck while I'm doing the rest of it. That'll work. She's starting to fall apart. The 2x3s are dear no more, except the one up against the wall there. And that's just the skin from the shower that's there now. And it's... I just had a shower and I'm at bare feet here. I gotta watch where I'm watching. I put that slice in there to take the valve out. And I'm going to save that frame and the door. And I got an idea for that. Now the ceiling is going to be another trick. As I was talking about it earlier, there's 2 different levels. The fan is on one level, and out here is on another one. So I'm going to have to see where my outside wall is going to be about another 3 inches outside of here. That's going to be like 4 feet this way and 5 feet in and out. And then I got to go right to the ceiling with my top plate. So I got something to put my studs up into. And the floor should be no problem. It's all 1-inch boards, 1-inch tongue and groove boards down on the floor here. So I'll have no problem down there. Yep. So after supper, I might pull that stall out, and then in the morning I'll get a fresh start at taking the rest of that platform out of there. Then I can pull those 2x6s up. I want to leave them full length that I can in case I need them. That's why I didn't chew them off yet. I'll take them up out of there. Yeah, okay, I like that. I'll take them up out of there, and then I can start leveling off the floor. So, another couple of days, and we'll see some more progress going on. Oh, then, let me see how I do this. Tip her this way, this way, this way, this way. Yep. Then in here, I got that big door to put back on there. So then I had to cut the floor where that step stool is there. And I can get in there and fix that all up. But coming along. Another day and another time. It was the next day after the last time. Well, today is definitely the day after yesterday. As you can see, slowly but surely I'm getting there. Now I just got to eventually, I'll get up at the ceiling here, but no hurry for that right now. Is today's dream, I'll say it again, is to take these 2x6s up and work on the frame to put that door back on and fill this end in right here by this light so I can receder that back and finish it off. So that's that for now. We're back again for another day. This section of the floor now will be on the left hand side of this 2x4 here. This floor here now is going to continue on up in front of that closet, and then from this corner right here over to about here will be the doorway going in to the shower. And as you can see, I got the drywall and the plaster all removed from that wall. Right up to including the fan is halfway out as well. Tomorrow is going to be a fun day. I'm going to go straight up from that bottom plate, that 2x4 we just saw, right up into the ceiling here, and it's dropped about 2.5 inches with strapping, so I'm going to have to remove some more of that cedar up there to get right to the plaster and lat. So that's going to be some more fun. If I can just get that top plate up tomorrow, I won't even worry about the studs. I'll be happy with having that done. The inspector is in now, checking things out. A lot of new smells for her. What do you think, pussycat? Oh, found something to play with now. The nozzle off one of the caulking gun tubes. And that's about that. I got the front put back on the linen closet there, bottom door. I don't have the bottom filled in yet, just got the one piece, so when I pour the self-leveling cement and that in there, I'm going to wait and pour this floor and the one under the shower pan at the same time, and do both of them when I mix it up. Let's go take a look and see what's done since the last time there was done. As you can see, we now have, oops, go up, not down. Got a wall put up here. Bring the light up, pencil. This will be the doorway going in. And this wall now is ready for drywall. This one I got to take, let me go back and around and sneak in through here. I can do this now because there's no hole here. I mean, there's no wall. Got to take that drywall off and that cedar. I got to cut right down along the side here now. Where's my finger? Cut out all that right down here. Cut from here up. Take that down to the studs, and that gets replaced with the waterproof drywall. Also, pretty sure I showed you I got that thing put back together. Still got to have the the cedar put back on. That's not done yet, as you can see, because I'm going to wait. I set up my table and saw and everything in the room here when I'm ready to do it. And all the outside here, of course, gets done with the cedar like the rest of the bathroom is. So that's what I'm going to do today. Get that wall out of there. And I got a bunch of work to do up on the ceiling. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm pretty sure I'm going to strap it and drywall it after I take out all that stuff that's up there. I got to drop the fan down, rehook that back up. Okay, I'm back another day. Well, the ceiling wasn't what I had expected it to be. You hear that fan running up there now? I was hoping to take down just a drywall and I'll be to the strapping or ceiling joists or whatever. But I wasn't. I was to Latin plaster. And you can see I got one sheet of drywall on up there now. Okay, that back wall is done. Ceiling's done. End wall, just got to do the top. And it'll be done. We're getting the shadow on now. Friggin' lens is picking up that light. No. Picking up the stud. And then I just got this wall to do, which is just straightforward, no problem there. Then I'll get at leveling off the floor, or damming off the floor between the wall and the floor. So none of the liquid gets out, because it has a consistency of water. So I mean, this is thick, as thick as water. And that's not very thick. And this here is already dammed off, ready to be flooded. That'll bring this leveling compound you see right here that the ladder is on up to its level. And then I continue on with the tiles back into this little hallway here and get at the floor, leveling it off in where the shower is going to go. Alright, I'll be back when something else exciting shows up. Where are we at here now? I think we're in March. St. Patty's Day tomorrow. So 13, 14, I don't know, 15, 16, something like that, March. I got this floor leveled off now, as you can see, with the self-leveling cement stuff. And we come over here into the shower, and this floor is now leveled off. That square you see in the middle, that's the hole for the drain in the shower. And I got the walls done. That's the year I put on the floor to catch some of the mess I'm making. This is a waterproofing membrane. That's all the way around in here. There's a niche for the shampoo and everything to be going in. This is like putting up wallpaper, like a heavy wallpaper. You let it sit till it dries, and then you put the thin set on it, and you stick your tiles of choice. And when I was all done and got my buckets all cleaned out and everything, I saw that I missed a piece right on the top of the door. But I gotta mix up some more anyway. Oh, we got the inspectors in here now. Hey babies, hey dance girl, booty cat. Hey babies, you're gonna be on YouTube. Yeah, the pussycat's gonna be on YouTube. Yes you are. You come in here and see if Dad did a good job. You look and see if Dad did a good job in there. Go check it out. Oh my. Is it okay? Yeah, that's where that hole was in the floor for the drain. Okay. Okay, that's a good girl. Now what are you going to do? Check now, don't you go chewing on anything. I got to trim that off yet. So anyhow, my next step now is the ceiling. I'm going to tile the ceiling. That way I'm not on the floor, because this floor now gets a heavy foam that's pre-sloped to the drain put on it. And I don't want to be in there with the step stool or the step ladder, although it's hard as rocks, but I still don't want to be on it. Punching like that's no need of it, and having to wipe up what I mess I got on it anyway. So now I'm going to let this set up good, and then I'm going to tile the ceiling. Then I'll put the floor in, and then I'll tile the floor, and then I'll do the walls. Almost 100% sure we're going to go with Subway 4x16s. And I'm putting them on in herringbone. So it's going to take forever with a million cuts, but I'm doing it because I want something to do, and I'm really going to have something to do then when I do that. I'll get nothing new in here. I'll show you a piece of that material out here. Comes in 1 meter rolls, and here's a piece of it. It's not that heavy, but it's heavy enough to make everything waterproof anyway. And as you can see, dining room table is still being used as a workbench. So that's about my latest update on what I've done in the bathroom there. I got a threshold strip to put here from the oak floor to the tile. Just haven't put it down yet. Get the cedar put back on it. Same as that wall in there, we get all the cedar put on it. Once I get, what am I trying to say? Once I get the plumbing done, yeah, because the shower panel is going. on the inside of that wall where the chair is. And then I will put the cedar back on that wall.